All right, last demonstration for today. So it is here, the NEC 2500 lumen projector. No, 2000 lumen projector. I'm in here gaming online right now. Jokers are in here attacking my character. How dare you? Jokers in here attacking me. How dare you? Doing some online playing right now. I'm gonna open up my projector over there on the floor. It's $25, so I can't expect much from it, but doing some online gaming right now. Jokers in there attacking my character for no reason whatsoever. Let me move my character someplace else. These idiots, boy. And you're attacking my character. They're minding her own business. Get you guys over here for a minute. Dungeon Defenders 2, my friend. Dungeon Defenders 2. That's what I like to play. If I can get my stand to sit up here promptly. Alright, so let me go run somewhere. This is my character in Dungeon Defenders 2. My favorite one right here. This boy right here. It took me forever to get this freaking shield. I had to be up on freaking Chaos 6 to get this freaking weapon. That fire. That fire. I had to be up in Chaos 6 to get that freaking weapon. I'll put my buddy over here. So we can chill over here because these jokers like. Here's another guy right here. The same armor I got on. Well, my armor is better than his, but. Come over here. Come back here. Take this like a man! Dare you? Sound of me. You like barbecue? Come here, come here, come here, come here. I can't set him on fire, but I wish I could. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He was just there a few minutes ago staring at me. Yeah, where'd you go? I was gonna give him some barbecue. So there's all kinds of cool stuff on here. This is where I get a lot of my enchanted weapons from. This cool freaking sand clouds, but you got to do certain tasks. You got to beat certain levels. And right now I got to beat this certain level on Chaos. I think Chaos 3 or Chaos 5. I'm trying to bring in a group for that one. And over here, if you haven't played this game is freaking fun as on the what. You all work together to stop a horde of freaking of trolls and giants and all that cool stuff. I love this game. I ain't worrying about that. I'm not worried. I'll never buy the PS5 when it first comes out. I never buy any gaming system when it first comes out. We all know what happens if you buy a gaming system when they first come out. They got all kinds of bugs and stuff in them. Now, man, I've been gaming for a long time, man. I learned that the hard way, man. I kind of wait a while first. I don't go into that whole pre-order rush. People got to run out and get it, and then you get it home, and then you get all kinds of bugs that pop up. Power supplies don't work right. Open disk drive. I remember the open disk drive bug. That was a pain in the freaking neck. But I'm gonna wait. I'm not worried about it. It always happens that way. Come on, man. You got to think about it. It's freaking a whole strategy plan. It's always happened that way. As long as you've been gaming, when have you ever known for a game system to have plenty of them available? It's always that. Yeah, yours worked because you was one of the lucky ones. But look on YouTube. Do the research. Look on YouTube. Look how many people have complaints about their PS4s not working or PS2s not working. Same thing went on with freaking Xbox. So I'm gonna put my character right over here. Tuck him over here in this area right there on top of this boat. He's gonna chill right there. We're gonna go over to the projector because I'll be playing with this all day. But yeah, just because you came out with a good system, you was lucky. But if you have the time, look at the errors that came up on those systems, on all those systems. Systems had a lot of freaking errors with them. So that's why I kind of wait. Let's see what happens to the first ones. And then once they have enough of them, they always do that. Once they have enough of them in circulation, there's so many around. It's crazy. Remember at one point, you couldn't even get your hands on a freaking Xbox 360. At one point, you could never get your hands on that. Everybody was trying to pre-order. The stores didn't have enough to be shipped out. And give it about a good couple months or so. Of course, there was so many in the stores, it wasn't even funny. Just got to give it some time. So in there is the NEC. I don't buy into the whole hype. But right there is NEC VT595. I got that for $25 on eBay. So if it doesn't work, don't care. And if it does work, it'd be nice. All right, so let me bring this down so we can get inside the box. Yeah, but I don't go for that whole thing because everybody keeps saying, well, I'm gonna get the system. Keep in mind, you gotta buy the system and you gotta buy a few games. So you're talking about $1,000 easily. I already got money saved up aside. I got my PS5 funds. It's $3,000 in my PS5 funds. That means I got enough in there to buy my VR glasses when they finally launch those things, because I want those glasses, and a couple games and whatever I may need. Because the games aren't going to be cheap. I mean, I doubt they're going to market those games $50. They're going to be probably like $60, $70 for a game. So keep in mind, you're not going to play the same game over and over again and again and again. I think you do better just download it. I guarantee the download is going to be cheaper than the freaking physical game. People don't think about those parts right there. The sales and stuff that they have on the PS4 dashboard, they don't have those sales at GameStop. You can't go in there and buy games for like $2 and $3 and this, that, and the other. They don't have them summer sales like that at GameStop. They lose too much money. No, I'd rather download. I got enough physical games and collections, man, to last me a lifetime, man. And you have too many problems with the games getting scratched or getting damaged or something like that. I'd rather just download myself and be done with it. That's the whole bottom line. Especially with COVID, you ain't going out to the store to go pick up games. Seriously, you gonna go to the store to pick up a game with COVID? Everybody's gonna be downloading everything. That's the future, man. That's the future. Is downloading everything. The bottom line, you know what I mean? Digital download. Be over and done with. That's it. I did all that pre-launch. When Gears of War came out and they had the freaking gun that came with it, I owned 2 of them. I sat there, did the midnight release, sat in line. I mean, it was fun. It's nothing like doing a midnight release with a bunch of other gamers all sitting there joking and laughing and having fun. There's nothing like that. You do miss that. I was just a game. Then that's you, man. That's you. But I don't play with COVID like that. That's you. You want to go swing on that brittle vine? That's your business right there. But that's not for me. And I'm pretty sure you didn't walk in GameStop without them having some kind of COVID-19 procedure. I'm pretty sure that sure wasn't crowded like it always was. It's not like that. Pretty sure they had a little X where you got to stand at. Everybody got to be about 6 feet apart. Yeah. Nah, I'm good. I'm going to go in and just basically download all my games, because in the comfort of my home, in the middle of a winter storm or rain or whatever, I can just download the game, chill, and play. That's it. That's the whole people see. When people were talking about PC Master Race, that's the whole purpose behind Steam. When I logged on to Steam, oh my goodness, I can download these games. I ain't got to go anywhere, waste no gas, sit in line, go through that nonsense. Just download, be done with it. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm buying the system without the freaking digital drive, because I don't even use my freaking digital drive. I don't even play Blu-rays on it. The only thing I do on this system is just download and stream everything. No use in buying Blu-ray when you can buy a movie right when it launches out of a movie theater, and I can buy it right there and play it. Why would I even bother with DVDs anymore? It's just pointless. Everything's download. That's the digital. That's the new age now. Now that you know that a movie theater can pretty much launch a movie, and within weeks, instead of you sitting in line and spending God knows what on how much on popcorn and candy just to feed your family, which is probably going to come up to $80. I'll take the disc drive. Yes, well, you take the disc drive. But that's not me. I think a lot of people agree with me on the simple fact that, you know, discs get cracked, they get damaged, they get destroyed, they get scratched. Stuff happens, especially if you have kids. You know, you run the risk of your kids running in and probably snapping one of your discs or something, touching your disc, or somebody borrowing the disc. How many times have you gave somebody a disc to hold your game and it comes back not in the mint condition that you had it in? So all kinds of fingerprints all over the freaking disc. And I'm like, what the freak happened to my disc? And if it doesn't play, keep in mind, I've had games that I put in there, they played perfectly until they get to a certain level and it basically has a problem. So you've never had a problem with one disc ever. You must live in a land by yourself, physically, because I think everybody can agree on having discs that are scratched and won't work and won't read. And not only that, I've had problems. You ever heard of the open disk drive? Well, PS4 had an incident with the open, hey, look, you can take care of yourself all you want, man. I got a massive game collection upstairs. I got games out there before you were born. And I take care of myself. But time has a way of basically depleting items. Nothing lasts forever. Eventually, it will fall apart. All right? So you ever heard of the, let's put it this way. Let's go far way back. Have you ever had a Dreamcast, the Japanese version, and they came up with a game called, what was that game called? Oh my goodness. It was one of the first games that they had. You're 49 or 52. So I've been out since Vector Graphics and Pong.
So I remember having a game, Alien Wars, or Alien Wars for the Dreamcast. I had the original upstairs, mint condition, in a box with the original microphone that plugged into a memory card kind of device that you plugged into your controller. And how you would talk to your opponents, it was like much working like a CB. You had to press down Y, talk your trash, and then release it so they can talk their trash. Well, eventually I went in to check on it, check my stuff from time to time. And that microphone system, the little what do you call the cap, or what do you call it, the put over top of the microphone, eventually it became brittle, and it basically is just nothing but dust inside of that little box. So it doesn't make a difference how well you take care of your things. Down through time, things corrode and they basically fall apart. Like I said, for you, you must live alone. You must not have any kids or nobody else. It must be just you and you only. That's what it must be. But keep in mind, no matter how well that you mint condition your disc, keep in mind, eventually, sooner or later, the laser on that freaking disk drive is going to have its wear and tear, and it's going to shut down on you. And you do that, which means they don't read anymore. Don't assume. All right, I think you're taking this a little too personal. Do you need a timeout? I can give you a timeout. There's a corner right there. Would you like to go sit in the corner? Okay, hold on for a minute. There you go. Now you think about what you just said to me, because I'm very disappointed. You want to come out? All right. Come on, man. I don't take what you say seriously. I'm only joking with you. I learn to calm down and relax, please. Bottom line is, that's your opinion on a physical disc. That's you, all right? But for me, you're not going to try to convince me that getting a physical disc is the best way to go, because I know it's not the best way to go. Because eventually, if not only that, if you don't have to work, oh, then goodbye, bye-bye. There you go. I've upset him. He's angry. And some people just basically are too obsessed with their technology, just too obsessed with it. Relax, man. Some people, and I guarantee you, this is going to start a debate war. Like, okay, do you want the disc or do you want it to be streamed? Who freaking cares? At the end of the day, as long as I'm behind a controller and I'm freaking gaming, I'm happy. Couldn't care less whether it was disc or not. I just don't want to use disc because I got the comfort of being in my own home and not being able to go out to the store or waste any gas, none of that nonsense. Just to get what I need and be done with it. You know what I mean? Convenience. Where's my knife at? Need that convenience, you know what I mean? Some people want the physical disc. I don't know why you would even want the physical disc to begin with. It's not like it's going to be a collector's item anytime soon. I mean, okay, yeah, if you had games like, older versions of the N64 or NES, or some of the old games like the Odyssey, the Atari, stuff like that, old games, retro games. Now, that was something you would keep, you know what I mean? That's retro. But the games they have now, like I have a collection of 360 games. They're not worth anything. You know what I mean? The PS4 games are not worth anything. And the PS5 games are definitely not going to be worth anything. What, another maybe about 20, 30 years or something? But half of us won't be around by then. So it's not really worth it. It's more about convenience. You know what I mean? And it's cheaper. You know what I mean? And on top of that, I don't have to have stacks and stacks and stacks of games sitting all over the place. Everything is just downloaded onto a hard drive and done with. All right, let's see. Oh, come on, man. Packing peanuts again. I think people know that I'm going to get packing peanuts. Oh, I know that guy. He hates packing peanuts. Let's give him packing peanuts. All right, whatever. But yeah, it's just too passionate about this. I mean, come on. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to risk going to GameStop, being there with a bunch of people and have somebody sneeze on me. That's what I want. And I can just sit here in the comfort of my home and just chill. There are games, what? Let's see. Actually, there are games on the PS4 store that are full price. Yeah, there are games on there at full price. There are games on there full price, but you don't get the sales that you get, those summer sales. So you're trying to tell me those summer sales that they have on the dashboard, they have them at GameStop too? No, they don't. And they do have pre-order games. Like that game called Cyberpunk. I actually pre-ordered that game. It cost me $59. So I do know that already. Okay, This is the part I don't understand. I own a PS system. I'm playing on a PS system right now. So the fact that you would have to tell me that there are actual games that cost that much on there when I actually have the system over there. All right. I would know that, wouldn't you think? Since I am over there playing on a game that I pick on my PS, I do a lot of downloading. So yeah, I would know that there was going to be games on there. Oh, let's say the games on there that basically are going to cost you full price. But you have an option either going in the store and getting it, which means getting in your car. If you live across the street from a GameStop, goody two shoes to you. But if you don't and you have to drive, which means you're going to have to waste gas and time to drive all the way down there to the store, especially if you just got off from work and you're tired and you just want to sit home and just relax, you got to drive all the way out there to get this game and come all the way back. How many of us have done that before they started doing all the digital downloading? Where they had a particular game like Gears of War. I remember Gears of War when they first came out. Yeah, I drove down there to get that. Across the street from a GameStop, get in my car, drive all the way down there, pick up the game, and get one. Hopefully they had enough of them that they weren't bought out. But digital download, yeah. But it's up to you. It's up to you at the end of the day. I'm not trying to convince you to go digital download. No one's trying to convince you. It's what makes you happy at the end of the day. If you like physical disc, then you buy physical disc. If you like download, do you like download? But people will try to push your opinions by saying, oh no, this is the only way to go. I don't got time for that, man. As my dad used to say, kick rocks. It's what makes you happy at the end of the day. Whether you're Xbox player, whether you're Nintendo player, whether you're freaking PS4 player, at the end of the day, PC player, it's about what makes you happy. And if you haven't figured that out, then I guess you ain't too happy. All right, here's the $50 projector or $25 projector. Right there. I've had one of these before. I don't know why I think it looks familiar. I'm not worrying about no remote control because this is just for fun. I want to see if it works. $25 ain't bad. Touchy, touchy. Wow, dude. Again, it's not that kind of thing, but all right. Bye-bye. And speak. Oh, so bottom line is, speak for yourself. I am speaking for myself. I like physical disc. And I'm sorry, I like the download. I don't like physical disc. So I am speaking for myself. But if you find this offensively, it does bother you, there is a forum site on Facebook you can go to talk about games, but this isn't it, so goodbye. Oh, please, people. I keep forgetting how passionate some of these people get about their games, boy. Calm down. See how fast we get off topic. This was about the $25 projector, but then other gamers came in. They were like so passionate, like, how dare you? How dare you tell me that physical distance is the way to go? How dare you? Calm down. Isn't that big a deal, please? All right, I think we got a power cord here. So look at this, nice and clean. It's very, very clean. Look at the back of it, nice and clean. I'm not worried about it because I got an adapter to run this. So adapter should run on here with no problem whatsoever. I still want that barcode projector so bad. And I'm thinking about buying it. Like, I might buy it just for fun, just to turn it on and have some fun with it. As long as they're not telling me how many hours are on there. So, oh, screen's almost dried. So they're not telling me how many hours are on there. So I don't know whether or not if I should pick this up or not, because later on I'll get the what I need for it. But oh shoot. Wrong power supply. It doesn't take these right here. It takes something else. Let me see. No, we don't need that. We got one. We got one. Why don't you say what you say? Say what you say. Passionate. So passionate. Relax, people. Good gracious. The world won't end because you basically drive physical disc over download. Goodness. Let's see what we got here. It's not going to work. Need an adapter. I have the adapter for it. I can't find it. It's the best. Wires. Wires. Got one here. Alright, I got one here. These are the same kind of plugs that they use for sound bars and stuff like that. This is it's the same kind of adapter. I keep forgetting that some of the NECs have a different form of, they don't have the regular power supply like you would have on any other projector. So pretty much any cord, my subwoofer takes the same cord system as my sound bar, so it's the same thing. So I should have you over here looking at this instead of over there. All right, let me see. We're going to need that adapter to convert it. The converter right here, and I need Chromecast. There's adapter converter right there. Da, 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 da. Put it back to the VGA. Back in the VGA. See, converter. Man, so sensitive. I'm going to relax. Okay, let me get me a cord for this. A Chromecast for this. Run this. Of course, my Chromecast would be twisted up in this mess, so bear with me. So I ordered the other lamp, so that's coming in. Cost me a little more money, about $75, but still a lot cheaper than everybody else that wanted like $400 and $500 for their lamps. Put my original lamp back in to mine. So here we go right there. And it just connects right up into here. So let me see. All right, so power's on. Now keep in mind, if one of these lights flash, like the one that says lamp that flashes, that means the lamp is either about to go or it's on its last leg, or your projector just don't work. That's all to it. But let's see what we got for $25 free shipping. $25 free shipping. So let's see what we got. $25 free shipping. Whew. And let me see if we got the input right. Let me see input. Oh, where we have input? Source. Oh, of course, they're upside down. Because whoever had this upside down. Let's just see if it's going to detect it. So let's see if we can figure out where's this one. Source. Where are we at? Right there. Let's try this one. See what we get. Oh yeah, I got freaking logged out. Oh well, whatever. I'll be back in anyway. So let's try this again. Let's transfer computer. Let's try the other one. See if this works. I guess I'm not worried about it. It is a $25 projector. Let me grab another adapter and see if this is going to work with it. So maybe another one for the computer setup. I can't wait to get that thing going. You hear that noise? That's a crow right outside my door. We have a bunch of them up here, a bunch of crows. You hear them all day long. Big black crows. Yeah, they just locked me out. I'll be back in a few. Let's see. You hear it now? I think I was joking. I got crows outside my house. Big ones too. There we go. It was the adapter. This adapter is not compatible with the projector I was just using a few minutes ago, but the other one is. All right. So now, got a picture on the screen. There we go. All right, and it's completely upside down. So let's try this on that screen paint we developed that basically is designed to make a low limit projector look absolutely incredible. Let's see if that works. I know. Some people come in and they're like, I want to see one of these projectors not work. They all work. It's just bottom line. You got to figure out exactly what they need to be connected to, because these are much, much older projectors. They're not newer projectors. There we go. Just bringing it out right here on the screen. And my projector is upside down. Settings. Someone had this mounted upside down. So let me see if I can bring this down a little bit. There. Okay. Let's put some wire. Get a bunch of wire in here. Make sure I get all this cleaned up. There, a little better. Now let's go in and try to figure out how to switch this around. So we have to go into menu. Let me see, where's my menu at? Menu. Okay, here's my menu. And we have to go into certain settings. So someone was asking me about if they get a projector and it comes like this, where do they go? It's an area in here. I can't figure out where it's at. But you have to read everything upside down. You do this enough time, you kind of figure out. Or if you can't figure it that way, just flip the projector over. So let me show you. All right, so everything is upside down like this, right? So if you don't know, if I'm familiar with the menus and projectors because I've been in a lot of them, but some people are not. So fastest way to do this is to turn the projector upside down, like so, and everything reads correctly to give you enough time to go in and basically change everything. So you just flip it the other way around, because some people have a little hard time navigating through the menu if it's upside down. Like there you go. It'd be that way instead. But I know how to get to the menus because I kind of memorize a lot of this stuff. Just have to look for, let me see. See where it go, horizontal. Picture. Lamp life is pretty good. It's actually a good amount of lamp life in this too. So that's really good. Let's see. Background, keystone, all this keystone, auto keystone. So let me see. Wait a minute, hold on for a minute. I just saw it a few minutes ago. Image. All right. Oh yeah, I have to press enter. I keep forgetting. It's not like the other projectors. You can just push over and be done with it. You have to press enter every time you go in. Okay, that's aspect ratio. So that wouldn't be it. So let's go over to exit. Let's go to settings. No, picture. Settings. Not bad for 25, but won't get a chance to see it until I can flip this thing around and be able to see what I'm looking at here. Lamp hours. It should be in setup. This is where it should be at, in setup. I hate reading stuff upside down. So let me see. Mode, language mode. This language mode, that wouldn't be it. And that definitely wouldn't be it because that's keystone. That definitely wouldn't be it. Let's see if we can scroll over. They can give us an option to scroll over to the next one.
Let me see what we got here. All right, I found it. It's right there at the very top. So I have to go to vice versa. Okay, whoever's calling me, gotta call you back later. Kind of doing something right now. All right, I think I figured out where it's at. Let me see. Desktop front should be it. Okay, enter. There we go. There we go. There we go. Desktop front. Imagine reading all that upside down. Kind of got to memorize it. All right, that's cool. All right, now that's done. Let's go into, let's see. Again, I'm warning these people, like I keep telling them, when I got friends that are calling me, like if I hang up on you twice, it means I'm doing a video, and they'll call back again like freaking idiots. Don't call me when I'm basically working. All right, let me see. Because today I want to get over there and I want to get on my gaming system, and I want to get some time in to level up my character. But I need to get this stuff out of the way so I can move forward on some of the other stuff I got to do. All right. Let's bring you down to eye level a little bit. There you go. So you can see what I'm looking at. Now let's go over to, let's see, back into menu. See, the ones I work with, the other projectors, just it's easy flow in the menu. These right here are a little bit more interesting that you got to go, what you got to go through. Let's go up the picture. Let's see. Okay, brightness, contrast, all that. He has it all set up over here. This presentation from there to there, blah blah blah. That's nothing. Oh, I put an automatic keystone in. Lamp is on 56%, which ain't bad. And the filter, let's see, it's basically about it. Okay, that's pretty much nothing right there. Okay, cool. I'm bailing out of this because I can't touch any of the settings in here because I'm not allowed to touch any of the settings. I just had to use the projector right when it comes out the box. So at least I had to just flip it around to see exactly what I was dealing with. Let me go grab me a phone. We can produce a video on this. Well, that's very nice because I got things I gotta do. I'll tell you something. The ViewSonic at 1700 lumens is brighter than the NEC at 2000 lumens. Not the ViewSonic. I'm sorry. The in focus. Because when I turned the in focus on, boom, it was so much brighter. I still have to run that through a PC, but it was much brighter. I can tell when I turned this one on, and I checked the settings and the in focus, they're factory settings, but the in focus is much better. But still, for a $25 projector, that is nice. Let's go over here. Let's get this out of the way, because I gotta wash my hands and all that other good stuff. Not bad on that new technology, right? At freaking $25, huh? And using an adapter. We're using an adapter to run this. No HDMI, just an adapter. I want half of this and hit the white wall with it.
So there you go. Half of that hitting the white wall, half of it in the screen. 2000 lumen, 720p projector. I think this is an SVGA, I'm pretty sure. All the lights are on. Well, you have to have that contrast, no matter what. Dim this a little bit. Remember, 2000 lumens, so it should be showing much better. That wasn't even secure on that stand. Yeah, very nice. And there we go, right in the door. And it's gonna pop up sooner or later. Went on a commercial. There we go. I got the speakers set up. And this is 2000 lumens. Remember I told you when it comes to Sony projectors that the reason why a Sony projector costs more than NEC, because it's a better performance projector. I'll show you why.
Now, this is a $25 projector. Now the projector I'm going to show you is $75. This is Sony portable projector. It's much cheaper than this projector. No, this projector is more expensive. Thank you. So it's much, I got my more orders coming in. So it's much cheaper than this projector. She probably thought I wasn't here talking to myself. But it was, I got a camera in front of me, darn it. Anyway, so we're going to use this projector right here. Now, this is a Sony, right? Sony's 1,000 lumens, this is 2,000 lumens. That's my canister that came in. So, for the individuals who ordered the gallons and our screen paint, you're receiving shipping tracking numbers today. We just got our containers in. Those are the containers right there that just came in. We're just waiting to get the containers in so we can get your orders fulfilled. So you'll be getting those tracking numbers today. Now we're going to plug in this Sony at 1,000 lumens. And it is raining. The 25 did really good. But Sony's are the reason why Sony's cost more, why they're worth it. I would love to be able to get a Christie portable projector, but I doubt one. Be to find one. Now you see why Sony's cost more money? Look at the advancement on that one on our technology. And that right there is around, we'll go back. That one right there is only 1,000 lumens, but the other one's 2,000 lumens. See the difference? And the Sony projector is older. It was manufactured in 1999. This one's a little bit, probably 2000 something. But the Christie's, I feel on my behalf are better than Sony's. And I have Sony big boy venue projectors. I own a few of them. So this is 1,000 lumens. And the one I just pulled off was 2,000 lumens. This projector down. Anything I might have touched, bleach water. Right now, big difference. Big difference. Sony portable projectors can put some of these other projectors, like that 1080p projector I got. This projector put that 1080p to shame. This is a 720p projector. How sharp that image looks on our technology. Now, this is the technology we developed to make low entry-level projectors look good. So we have to test it on everything. We'll go in here, let me grab. somebody sits there and tells you, oh, you can't make a 720p look good, like I said, it's not, it's your product. Any projection screen that can't make a 720p look like that, it's not worth your money. Now you can see that when I'm showing you the demonstration, some people will look at it and go, oh, then it's got to be the projector, because you just saw me swap, put on the 2000 lumen projector. I'm just showing you that we got a 25 to work, and it does look good on the screen, but not as good as the Sony does. Now the Sony, as I'm showing the demonstration, some people are probably thinking, well, I guess yes, the projector is doing all the work. None of the projectors not doing any work, because without our technology, even the Sony projector looks like crap, as you can see right there. So it's our technology, it's the screen that does all the work, not the projector. There you go. Let's just stare at that for a couple minutes. There it is right there. Looking for something, couldn't figure out where I put it at, and there it is right there. Let me grab something real quick. Just so, because I don't like to show off too much of the white wall all the time. But then some people say, well, that's a white wall. There we go. That right there is a sample sheet of the Elite Screens, the Cinema Grade 5D. So that way I can show you that it's our screens are the ones that do all the work. So instead of us showing a white wall, like I said, anything can be the white wall. That's pretty easy, you know what I mean? You got to put something, a more high performance screen. So the high performance screen that I put up there is a certified screen. So we'll go back, and we'll do the demonstration again. Oops, sorry about that. Gotta hit that go button. So as you can see, the Cinema Grade 5D is better than the white wall, but still cannot pull the contrast level needed in order to be able to show off a true black background, true contrast that makes the color pop. All right, then that's not going to work. Let's go and get ourselves a darker screen, which would be the Darkstar 9. See, the problem you have is that people tell you that light gray screen paints, which they basically advertise a lot on, and they try to convince you that that's the best way to go because you get much more brighter images. You're not getting brighter images, you're actually getting a more faded image. That's what you're getting. So as you can see here, the colors can't pop. You have to have contrast in the screen. That's how you get the screen to pop. There we go, Darkstar 9, $3,000 screen. Mind you, we're using a 1000 lumen projector in the demonstration. There's no 4K, none of that to enhance the picture quality, nothing. So there's the Darkstar 9. And we'll do it again. Now you see the Darkstar 9, see the background, how it picks up the black levels much better than the Gray Cinema 5D.
And that's a $3,000 projection screen. So we'll pause that, right? Take the Darkstar 9, take it off the wall, and we'll put it next to our technology. And as you can see, the Darkstar 9 can pick up a beautiful black level or good contrast level on a white wall or gray screen. It can't pick it up when it's leaning against a screen that's black. Let's bring it down a little closer because I don't want you to think I'm trying to cheat on the demonstration. So let's bring it a little closer down, right here. All right, that's better, right? Let's bring it a little closer down and make sure that we're doing everything thorough and by the book. So let's go again. Can't pull a contrast level, not as black as a black screen. That's impossible. So that way the colors are going to pop much more better on the black technology than it is on a gray screen. Go back in, bring that in a little farther in, so you can see it for yourself. There you go. Up close and personal. White wall fades. You can see where the Darkstar 9 is going to pick up a much better image than the white wall, where basically when it's matched toe to toe with a black screen that can generate better color, better contrast, it's going to look absolutely incredible. And keep in mind, in order for the technology to be able to produce a bright enough image, bright enough to be able to produce a very bright, look at that, very bright white levels and so forth, it would have to have the ability to produce white light in order to do so. As remember, someone said that when they showed up the Darkstar 9, they said, look how much brighter it is with the gray screen. No, he didn't do the demonstration right. I'm showing it right there to you. Now, really fast, I think my battery's dying on my phone. Let me grab me a charger real quick. Told me that it needs a charge. When I do a demonstration, you have to do it right. I'm not going to come out here and bring out a high power projector to do that demonstration. I'm going to bring out the lowest, we're going to 1,000 lumen projector to do this demonstration. So we have 1,000 lumens only making contact with the screen somewhat in a fully lit environment. Just because it produces a brighter image doesn't mean that's a good thing. So let me go in here real quick. Hopefully we don't get one of those little commercials that pop up. Chances are we probably will. Yep, I told you we're gonna get one. Always do. But you can see, like I told you, just because it produces a brighter image doesn't mean it produces higher color. No. You have contrast. So there's this far field demonstration right there. That's a demonstration that like I said, light screens will not go near. Even I know the screen that we developed, that platinum black, that platinum eclipse. That screen is a dark gray screen, but as I told you before, it will never have the ability to be able to match a black screen. It's impossible. Only black screen, a 100% black screen, can produce a contrast level that dark. That's like you trying to say that I have developed a gray that can produce an image blacker than black. That's impossible. That's like saying you can produce a black screen that can produce a white level higher than a white screen. Impossible. that's the case, and if you have developed that, I guess tomorrow morning you could walk on water. All right, so let's come out of here. And we're going to get a bit of we always get a little bit of a whatchamacallit on here. I'm going to turn it to the side, just in case we get no political nonsense that pops up. We usually do this particular one. All right, there we go. Now, one of the things, when we first started developing black technology, one of the complaints that somebody was trying to basically get to stick was saying that the screens that we developed were so dark that you couldn't see anything on the screen. Nothing. It was that dark. So he kind of, I don't know, mixed paint or whatever he did to make the screen seem darker than it is. If that was the case, if we're doing this live, on 1,000 lumens making contact with a black screen, it would be so dark that the two other screens would basically be much lighter than that screen. You wouldn't be able to make out anything on the black screen at all. Not a thing. And mind you, that screen is lighter than my screen. So if that was the case and our screens couldn't produce any form of bright colors at all whatsoever, all this would be dark. You wouldn't be able to see it. But you can see it, can't you? Real freaking crow boys when I need them. I'm doing demonstrations like this. They never pop in here. Never pop in here when I do these demonstrations. I never see them pop in here when I do these demonstrations. Not one time. Now we'll take the Dark Star 9, take it off this, and we'll put it on the white wall. Now look at the Dark Star 9, look at our screen. The difference. We'll take the Dark Star 9, we'll bring it up here. Take the Gray Cinema and put it there. All right? Now you look at our technology, you look at those two screens, and you look at the white wall on a 1,000 lumen projector. This is what baffles him. He can't figure out how in the world does a black screen produce higher contrast than a gray screen, but it produces a white level that is bright enough to be able to blend in with either one of these screens with no problem. The reason why he can't figure it out because he doesn't know what hard work is. It takes time to perfect a screen to be to do this. It's not something you can do overnight. As you go back to my archives, you'll see that I've been working with black technology way back since 2014 when we came across screen innovation. We've been working on this technology for a very long time. It takes a very long time to get a screen to do this. Years. But you don't know who's going to come along and boom, show an image and say, look, I've done the same thing. No, you haven't. That's why I can come on here and I can test high performance screens, and that's what you're supposed to do. If I'm going to prove my screen to be better or basically quite an equal match to any of these newer screens, I have to be able to test it on these high performance screens. I can't test it against another mix. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I have to test it on something that has a reputation to be better than what I have. So I have to prove that it's not. All right, well, that's basically about it. I'm done. I think I pretty much got it to sink in. You already think of it? You know, we started off with the 2000 lumen projector, which is pretty fun. It's showing that the projector does show on the screen. Not that well, but it does show on the screen. And then we're having an NEC. We switched over to the 1000 lumen, 2000. We went from 2000 to 1000 lumen projector. SVGA, that's XGA, and this is SVGA. And then we used a low entry level projector to show that, because some people think that when we show up that projector, they see how beautiful the colors look. Oh, it's got to be a projector because he changed out the projector. One's definitely better because one's a Sony, one's an NEC, so it has to be the projector doing all the work. Then we pulled that projector over, and I showed you the white wall, and you go, ugh, it wasn't the projector doing the work, it was the screen doing the work. But then again, that's just on a white wall, so that's no real evidence because anything can be the white wall, which I said in my demonstration is very true. Very true. So that's why I bring the sample sheets out. So I show you the Grace 5D, lighter screen, show you that screen produces amazing contrast levels, something that screen can't do. But then that's not fair because that screen's not dark enough. So I bring out a Dark Star 9, which is dark enough. Shows the contrast levels, but then again, when we put it on our screen, we can blend in with it with color, but also too, we can still produce a much darker contrast level, which does look good on the white wall. But like I said, when you put it against our technology, it's a whole different ball game. So that's the kind of demonstrations you should be looking for before you go buy screen paint. Because if they're just showing you a high-powered projector and they're talking about beautiful colors and the detail and all that nonsense, and they're not explaining the science behind it, then pretty much, no, you're not getting what you think you're getting. It's true, you know what I mean? Like I said, I got plenty of powerful projectors here that I can easily use, but I choose my smallest 1000 lumen projector. And yeah, later on, I pull out that 600 lumen projector because we got that in here too. That's why I bought it. So, like I said, you should be able to see the difference between a high performance screen. And keep in mind, like I said, this is a black screen. So when you're dealing with lighter screen paints, they should be showing off contrast levels, not bright levels. My behalf, I can show contrast levels all day. My screen's black, I can produce it regardless of whatever. What I have to show you are brighter levels. When it comes to, and I'm going to show you the contrast levels, of course, I'm talking about gray screens, which you're missing out of a gray screen. I'm going to show you contrast levels. But a lot of these demonstrations with the light gray screens and light gray screen paints, I see so many demonstrations just showing off the bright colors, the bright colors, the bright colors. It's going to produce bright colors regardless. That's the pattern that screen lays in. Let's see some contrast levels. Let's see some dark levels, some OLED levels, some test black demonstrations. Let's see this with the lights on. Let's see this outside. I want to see the difference between a gray screen and several different other gray screens. I want to see that gray screen against bare silver screen, gray primer, gray sheets of plastic. What is the difference between your product and these right here? I want to see that. But they're not going to do that. Because they know if they do a still demonstration on every different form of gray screen, it's all going to do the same thing. It's not going to produce that contrast level. They're going to show you the bright, beautiful images and they're going to say, look what you get from it. They're not showing you that you can't get contrast from that screen. That's all to it. And as I told you before, contrast is everything. All right, with that being said, I'm going to go over here and kick some butt in this game over here, get these packages over here. I got to get them sanitized and clean. I got to get them ready for I got gallon orders to ship out right away. As for the motorized projection screen, will come in tomorrow. We'll tear the tape of it off. It should be dry, and we'll hang it up, and we'll show a movie off of it. All right. So those of you who missed the paint on demonstration, it's somewhere in the last couple of videos I did. All right. That's the last one for today. I got to go. God bless and thank you.